Hello, beautiful families. Welcome back again to a beautiful face of a struggling mother and her kids who wants to look good at the end of the year and ready for a fruitful new year. There is a saying, try to look good no matter the condition you find yourself, even if it's a low budget good. So I wasn't able to post many of my videos from 24th December to January 3rd because I was too compacted with work load, the house chores, cooking, business, also my live streaming work, which in particularly was what steal my time to show up here. So back to the video. This was a hair I got from ACM Empire. Yeah, I will tag it on the description box, though it's been some months ago I got and that is my mannequin head, since I didn't have the money to get a mannequin head, so I did this fake one, and it really helped a lot. Though it comes with a lot of stress fixing on it, but we move. So I got this wig cap. This was not the one I wanted to get, but I didn't see the one I want, so I have no choice than to go for this one. And next was my pin to hold on the wig and the mannequin head. Yeah, after fixing the front, I went ahead to use a chalk to mark out the place I will be fixing the hair on. You can use a marker or a pen, anyone you have. This is what I have at the moment. When I was done fixing it, I noticed it was too full, but I have to manage it like that too. So sit and enjoy the video while I share a lovely story with you. My name is Rita, and for 10 years I lived in the illusion of love, luxury and freedom. But what I thought was freedom was a cage, one so perfectly designed that I didn't even realize I was trapped until it was too late. I know some of you are asking why I didn't leave the marriage. I was warned by Andrew never to leave or I will die by a mysterious illness. Who will want to play with their life? I choose to play it safe and hope for a day for redemption, or should I rather say salvation. So please don't judge, just listen. I sat in our grand living room, staring at Andrew as he sipped his expensive wine, eyes glowing with the satisfaction of a man who had everything under control. He had just listened to me recount in details how Obinna had made love to me, and he had smiled, not with jealousy, not with rage, but with something far more chilling: pleasure. I'm happy for you, my love. That night, I tossed and turned in bed, my mind restless. I didn't understand what was happening, but I convinced myself that maybe this was just Andrew's way of loving me differently. Maybe he was just a modern man, someone who saw marriage in a unique way. And so the cycle continued. At first, it was just Obinna, but then there was Chuka and later Segun. Each time Andrew would listen, nodding approvingly, his hand caressing my body afterward like a man who had won a prize. But then something strange began to happen. The men in my life started changing. Obinna, once a thriving businessman, lost a major contract overnight. A deal that was sealed and confirmed suddenly fell through with no explanation. Within months, he lost everything and moved back to the village. Chuka, an ambitious banker, was accused of fraud in his workplace, something I knew he could never do. He was fired, blacklisted, and left struggling to survive. Segun, a rising politician, had a scandal erupt around him just before the election. His opponents released damning evidence against him, and his career crashed before it could even take off. One by one, every man who touched me suffered an inexplicable downfall. At first, I told myself it was just coincidence until I started seeing the patterns, until I started hearing things in my sleep, whisper, laughter, and a deep guttural voice that spoke in a language I don't understand. Then came the nightmares. In my dreams, I would see them, Obinna, Chuka, Segun, standing in a dark, endless void. Their eyes hollow, their lips moving, but no words coming out. Their hands stretched towards me, but I couldn't move. I could only watch as they crumbled into dust, disappearing into the nothingness. I woke up sweating, my heart racing, and every time I would turn to see Andrew sitting by the window, staring at me with that same calm, unreadable expression. "Are you okay, my love?" he would ask, and I would nod even though I was. One evening, everything changed. I was in the kitchen preparing dinner when I felt something shift in the air. A cold breeze swept through the house, and for a moment the lights flicked. Then I heard a knock at the door. Andrew was in his study, so I went to open it.